Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. And that's put paid to a promising move. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi. Corner then. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Schneider powering forward here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they're back on the ball again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mateus making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Oh, that's nice. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's neat. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And it's Neymar. He could be in here. Romario. First quarter of an hour gone.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Passing nice and neat. He's got space in the area. Bebeto! Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
South Korea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's Bebeto. Pedri. And here's Schneider. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right play. Great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. Pedri. Oh, it's Bebeto. Passes short and sharp. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Romario. He shifted it to the flank. Pedri. South Korea are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Schneider. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Bebeto. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Schneider. Oh, super find. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Thuram. Ah, he's given it away. Yamal, little pass back. Guardiola. It's Pedri. Schneider. He's had a hit! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Now, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
A nice sequence of passes, this. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Yamal. Oh, and he's through the middle. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Bebeto. Yamal. Oh, great ball! Neymar. He's got to be in here! Now, can he find a... There's the hit! It's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Gol de Corea del Sur. Marcó en el minuto 56 el dorsal 13.
South Korea take the lead.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Messi. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Neymar. Now it's Romario. Now it's Bebeto. And he's forced to go back. Thuram. Yamal. Vieira. Well, that has not gone well. Great ball if he can get there. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bebeto, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he hit that sweetly. And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, good ball! Messi. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Messi. Nice ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 20.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
El dorsal
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Griezmann.
Yamal.
El dorsal 25. El dorsal 22.
And here's Suarez.
El dorsal
And he's managed to get free.
Cambio de jugadores.
South Korea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Suarez. Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Szczesny. And the number on the board is 3. Costa Cook. That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass. And there goes the final whistle. South Korea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Hits one! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. South Korea presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Wonderful save by Martinez. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Davids, pressing high and with purpose. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a decent clearance. Neymar. First quarter of an hour gone. Bebeto. Passes short and sharp. Oh, what a ball! Great hit! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good alertness. Vieira. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Maldini. And it's Neymar. Rafinha simply refused to be outdone there. Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Davids. That is lovely. Nedved. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And here's Romario. And it's Romario. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Lamine Yamal very cleverly provided
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds face-to-face. Can he finish? He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come early. Has a goal! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he... Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Guardiola. And he skips past his man. Guardiola. And Guardiola. Heads it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Pinches it off him. Hullet. Messi. Bebeto. Guardiola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Big chance! Denied by Anin. Could be danger here. Batistuta. Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's hoisted. Tries his luck. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
South Korea looking to pass their way through. Guardiola. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. There they go, hunting in packs. And here's Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is a little undercooked. Tries a shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. The ball has bounced loose now. Crossed in early. Batistuta is flagged offside. Mateus. Vieira. It's Bebeto. Now the finish! No mistake! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar, well, nicely intercepted. South Korea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neymar, deftly done. Chips it through.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram attempts a clearance. Vieira. Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Bebeto! And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Owen. Beckham. Brilliantly cut out. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's gone backward here.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Now that's well seen too. Vieira. Conte. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It's a goal kick. Maldini. Ball is over the line. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has left him in a heap. And the shot! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
South Korea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Vardio. Beckham. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping! And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. And it's Beckham. And it's Owen. And Vardiol. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mateus. Maldini. Mateus. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar. Neymar on a charge down the left. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely bit of skill. Guardiola. Bullet. Bebeto. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got to be in here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, right place, right time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Speculative strike. Vieira. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. So their fourth corner of the game. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto.
There will be 3
And it's
minutes
Gullit.
added time.
Gullit! And again! Oh, almost a sixth! Bastoni. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Please take this opportunity
It's
to
very
visit
much
to
the
our
hat-trick
official
hero.
store, where
What an
memorabilia from
extraordinary
today's
game he
match are
had.
now available.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
Shot a goal! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Red Star from hits one! He's scored! Two! And we've barely begun here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
South Korea have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Passing nice and neat. And he's gone backward here. Oh, there's the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So, what can they make of this? Son Heung-min. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Red Star clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hullet. Mateus. Decent hit! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
That's a sharp pass. That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Bebeto. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's played it back. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Bebeto. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Messi. Nicely spread. Oh, he's played it in low. Bebeto. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Son Heung-min. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bebeto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's been taken short. Great challenge, time to perfection. Lovely feet. And it's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Now this could be a chance.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Kim Min-jae.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Yamal.
Temps additionnel.
And it's
une
Vieira.
minute.
Mateus. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
South Korea are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
South Korea are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the second half gets underway. Bebeto. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's Maldini. And it's Hullet. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Changement. Le numéro 2.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That's a half-decent try.
Bebeto did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Pedri. Look at the space here, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Thuram. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mateus. And it's Hullet. Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. South Korea are 2 up early in the second half. And here's Gakpo. It's a mighty effort! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Mateus. Pass is just off target. Maldini. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Maldini. Can he get away here? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar does really well to win the ball there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bebeto. And here's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Odo. And that has left him in a heap. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Gakpo. Dink through. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's had it taken off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a hit! Yes! And surely that settles it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
A case now of complete control. He's found the way through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So much time and space here. Mateus wins the duel this time. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tchouaméni. Time and again they are repelled. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's neat. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And time is up. South Korea, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and... Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No outsmarting him this time. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Matheus Cunha. He's in plenty of space here. Yaya Toure. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has left him in a heap. Drogba couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Bergkamp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can get that clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Drogba. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Van Dijk. The message is clear, none shall pass. Toure calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Szoboszlai. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. De Ligt makes the interception. Van Dijk. Azar. McAllister. Azar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Kagawa. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vieira. And it's Azar. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Bergkamp, who does have an assist to his name. Szoboszlai for Kagawa. Szoboszlai, great defending, strong and determined. Well, the ball's gone astray. Five minutes till the break. Havertz. Now it's Kagawa. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Havertz. And here's Kagawa. McAllister. Azar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McAllister. Yaya Toure. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Drogba! They want to be quick to recover this. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Szoboszlai. Azar. To McAllister. Vieira. And they've got a throw. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gilberto Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister, and it's Azar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Azar, and he's been shifted off it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he welcomes it in. Oh, great ball! Decent hit! He scores! 2 up, and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cantona, and the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Drogba very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Can he finish? And we've barely begun here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Goes without saying, that was poor. Well, what a waste that one is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cantona, keeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hazard. Manchester United are already two behind. Awful start. Steaming on goalwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Drogba. Hazard, Bergkamp, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cantona. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Gerrard. Kajolu. And they're quick to get it back. Hazard. Now it's Drogba. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. for a throw. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Some good work on the right flank here. Vieira.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Bale. Gerrard. Spread neatly. Kajolu. It is a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Adams. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And the shot! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Szoboszlai. Hazard. Bergkamp. That looks a good ball through. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Bergkamp. Bergkamp powering forward here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bale. Oh, delightful ball. And it's half-time here. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now the finish! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Check and pick that up. Bergkamp. And that's put paid to a promising move. The fullback is in acres of space. Terrific header! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Azar.
Such good technique.
Azar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, but his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique.
Drogba.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lampard. Neither side especially adventurous early on. McAllister. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Drogba, looking for the runner. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That is good alertness. Azar. McAllister. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Azar. To McAllister. Bergkamp unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Not the most accurate pass. McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba's cross. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, again, there's no way through. Drogba. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, it's Bergkamp. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Cantona. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cantona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Havertz. That is a great pick out. And he cuts out the supply. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Vieira. Cantona. Well seen. Saw that coming. Driving on and making good progress. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Vieira. Bergkamp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp gets flagged offside. Van Dijk getting this one clear. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Drogba. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. Alexander-Arnold.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Oh, that's nice. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has... Oh, no, this does not look good. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He's had it taken off him.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Gerrard. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Bergkamp! Just not quite happening for him just now. Corner number 2 then. Vieira with the clearance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Bergkamp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Drogba. Drogba, he's found a way through. Picked out brilliant chance! Goal! Manchester United! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So we're all
el
back
dorsal
together again,
12.
fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So it's away we go then. It's Park Ji-sung. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. It's their first effort on goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gnonto looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Azar. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Barcelona breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Passes short and sharp. Hazard. Rodon can get it clear. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through, now is he in? A look, can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, in he goes again! And he hits the net! In double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's picked out the run. Darlow can claim that. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Gruev and Rodon. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Gnonto. Nicely aimed pass. Solomon. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now he's off and running. Junior Firpo cuts out the pass. Piero. Cannavaro. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Solomon goes on a charge down the left. Gruev. Azar. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodon. Nyonto. Pino! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That is a great pick out. And he's straight offside. Rodon. Aronson. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's in on goal. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Azar. Gruev. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what a pass! And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's another good win of the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Solomon. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. He's had a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Luis Suarez! Aronson. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Kaka. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Solomon.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Hazard, and he's searching through. Chance! He scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good ball! Leeds needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Aronson. Gnonto. That's a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. Gnonto. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Oh, this is a great... He's had a hit! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Park Ji-sung. Great hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, sweet feet. And that should get the job done. Caught offside that time. So there's going to be another change here.
Cambio de jugadores.
Azar is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Solomon. Aronson. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Gnonto. He is through here.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Gnonto. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. Oh, what a ball! Junior Firpo. Just 5 minutes left. Bamford. And Firpo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found a way through. Heads it! And it's been taken short. Nice control.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
He's got the shot away! Gruyev goes short. That's very neat. Kilevoki. There's the hit! It's there!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played, well played. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's in! Can he put it away? There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's managed to get free.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! He's got away with one there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're back on the ball again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieira. Now it's Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And now the breakaway. Hazard. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's lost his man here. Real chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Thinks one through, and it's Azar. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Time and again they are repelled. He's played it back. Now it's Messi. Kaká. Great chance! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, shooting chance!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's had it taken off him. Now there's a fine ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary. Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is! And the first 45 minutes are up. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Quality ball. Oh, the shot could be on. Shot at goal! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Some resolute defending there. Messi. Oh, played right into his path. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Header! No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Chance here to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good-looking ball. Luis Suarez. And here's Messi.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
Oh, that's fabulous.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, red, nice interception. Azar. And it's Azar. Luis Suarez.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He has found the way through. Azar. Now it's Gerrard. And he's searching through. He's had a hit! And more and more and more. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
After 74 minutes.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Coming on to replace him is...
It's become a case of men against boys.
Jensen.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Love chance! It's a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Number 14, Luis Suarez.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
There's the hit! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Number 2.
That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. It's Luis Suarez! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. No, he's not getting past him there. Gerrard being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Just 5 minutes left. That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. He can run onto that. Fabio Carvalho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Steaming on goalwards.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Jensen. Chance to shoot now. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's that. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific...
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
We have already started here.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's Gerrard.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. Has a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment.
Can he find the finish? And somehow he kept it out. He's had it taken off him. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face, and he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
There's the hit! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he opens.
Messi! Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Madueke. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. Colwell. Adrabayo. For Palmer. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Chance! No mistake! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Oh, smashing header! And that has faded wide. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Hazard. It's Hazard!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Some really good ball movement. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
This is their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And that's cause for mild irritation. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Luis Suarez.
Looks a good ball through.
Fernandes. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Azar!
Oh, it's come loose.
And again! Really well taken goal.
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And yes, it's him again.
Messi really added the width there, thanks to his...
Luis Suarez! And that's past the post.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cucurella. Colwell. And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match, it
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedro Neto! He has done it! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Chelsea grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Messi, now there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
Tries a shot!
keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Barcelona have their third corner. In for a header! No, it's wide.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Cucurella. Madueke. Palmer. He's got away. Madueke gets into some space. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if three hits one! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Messi! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And the finish! It's there! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
En el minuto 64.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cambio de jugadores.
Nice control. Oh, good spread.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Kaka. Messi. Colwill gets across and deals with it. And it's Gerrard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he was alert to it. James. For Pedro Neto. Jackson. Palmer. Azar. Gently done. Dink through. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. Couple of changes then in quick
Se
succession.
va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now. Well, can he put it away? He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No foul, says the referee. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. Colwill gets over and intercepts. Kaka. Oh, good ball! Azar! Oh, terrific save.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, he's had a shot! No, that's just wide. Cucurella. And Caicedo. Palmer. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Colwill. Fernandez. Hazard pinches it off him. Caicedo. For Palmer. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, this is surely their last chance. Succumbs to the pressure. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's got the shot away! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Hazard. Oh, really good feet.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Sancho. And he was quick to react. Luis Suarez. Hazard. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And so... And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it is...